Our business in the Clarity Challenge is to help people understand themselves and then to understand the people in their lives. As a matter of fact, I will never forget somebody's review that he sent after the Clarity Challenge Season 1. He said that the activities, the assignments, the lectures, the questions, the conversations in the Clarity Challenge, at the end of it, he realized and discovered so much about himself that he knew nothing about. That's what the Clarity Challenge is designed to achieve. Help you discover you, because unless and until you have discovered you, you really do not know exactly the other person that best fits you. So that's what the Clarity Challenge is all about. And the way we accomplish that is to generate questions, multiple questions, several questions that become conversation starters for people both on the platform and in their real life relationships. Questions you begin to ask and hold conversations with your partners, your friends about. Listen, even when people have not proposed to you, even when people are not in a defined relationship with you, but then you guys are colleagues, you guys are in the same choir, you guys are in the same neighborhood, you guys usually one activity or the other bring you together. You never can tell. I've always said every dating, every time you spend together with other people is a potential marriage. And so those times when they've not even come up clearly to declare an interest in you, it's the opportunity to begin to hold these conversations, to begin to be intentional in the time you spend together, to be able to know them, so that by the time they're coming up to be specific with you, you already have an idea who these people are. You already can make up your mind about what it is you want to do or not want to do with certain people. I've always said that relationship in our day and time, for me, appears like we oftentimes put the cart before the horse. Why do I say that? Before a relationship graduates into I want to marry you, will you marry me? An engagement. I want to marry you, will you marry me? Yes, I want to marry you. That's like an agreement. That's like a covenant. Before relationship graduate to that point, you are supposed to have known this person. You're supposed to know, do your core values align? Do you guys have the same belief systems? Are you guys looking in the same direction for the future? By the time the question, will you marry me or be my wife, is coming up, that's an advanced stage. All these other things ought to have been sorted out. And it is the reason why conversation starters like the one we pop up now and again on the Clarity Challenge become handy, become amazing, because you see, it will help you know the person, know their vision, know their values, know their convictions, and know where it is they are going. It is the reason why we ask questions like, would you like to be famous? In what way? A lot of people sometimes begin to answer these questions on the platform without understanding them, without doing a little research to know what's the import, the full weight of this question. Well, someone on the platform had said, no, she doesn't want to be famous. Whatever that was, it helps you know the drive, the vision, the aspirations of the person you are dealing with. A lot of other people began to itemize what they want to be famous for. For me, what is important, what this question is designed to help you actualize, achieve, is to know the motivations of the person that you are in a relationship with. Is to help you know their aspirations, their desires, the pantings of their heart. Listen, unless you know the pantings, the heartbeat of a person, you can't really connect with them. You probably might not be helpful to them. You probably might not be useful to them. You probably might not be able to flow with them on the same frequency. You must have heard that two people cannot work together unless they be agreed. It is in asking these kind of questions and getting the answers from the people you ask these kind of questions that put you on the same path with them, or at least helps you realize that no, we're not on the same path together. Profound questions you want to ask. Oftentimes when you ask questions like this, you realize the person doesn't even know where they're going. The person doesn't even know what they want to do in life. The person doesn't even know what it is that their life purposes are. And like I've always said, and I will say 1,000 times, purpose must precede marriage. Until God gave Adam a functional assignment, a functional purpose, a life partner was not necessary. It's not only that Adam had discovered the purpose, Adam was in pursuit of that purpose. Listen, at the time God said of Adam, it is not good for the man to be alone, Adam was doing really well. He already had named all them animals. He already had named everything that God created. Adam was doing exceptionally well. That in my own human mind, I wouldn't have thought that he needed any help. I wouldn't have thought that he needed any assistance. But you see, the Creator understood that there was a capacity he had given to the man that the man could not attain without this help. So the man was doing exceptionally well, but to take it to an exponential all-time new level, he needed this help, so the woman came in. It's difficult to direct a parked car. It's easier to steer a parked car, a moving car, a car that is in motion. It is the reason why I believe that unless men are already in motion, in pursuit of the divine purpose for their lives, they really do not need a spouse. It's so important that you are able to ask, what would you like to be famous? Where are you going in life? Questions like this let you in on whether or not this person has even discovered purpose. It also lets you in on whether they are pursuing purpose. It also lets you in on what stage they are in the pursuit of that purpose. It lets you in on what the challenges are, what they need to take it up to a new whole level. Because every question you ask leads to more questions, leads to more conversations, more interactions. They're not yes and no questions. They are open-ended questions that lead to follow-up questions that help you to know this person. And once you can understand them, it's easier to agree or disagree. It's easier to connect or disconnect. It's easier to make up your mind whether it's a relationship you want to explore, you want to invest in, you want to venture into. I believe you got value from that. I'll see you again. Thank you.